Queensbury Theatre in Houston is a nonprofit organization in West Houston, and they have both professional productions and educational programs for the community. And this weekend is opening night for their latest production, The Wizard of Oz. We're here with co-director Bethany White and Sachi, who plays Dorothy. Yes. Guys, what an honor. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Especially after everything that happened this week.
And we'll talk a little bit about that. But first, Bethany, for folks maybe at home that, haven't heard of Queensbury, tell us a little bit about it.
We're a theater in West Houston, like you said, a nonprofit organization, and we just strive to produce high quality theatrical productions. One of our main goals is to engage the community and have different community events and outreach. And then also train the actors through tomorrow. We have two other, in addition to our main stage programming, we have two other branches of Queensbury, our Tribble School for Performing Arts and our Bridge program. And the Bridge was created in an effort to literally bridge our Tribble School students and other emerging professionals into the professional theatrical community.
Okay, so Sachi, do you get to work with kind of like the younger individuals and inspire them?
Oh my gosh, our babies, they're our munchkins in the show. And they're just the best. They're so cute. They're so talented. Oh my gosh. And then we also have our Toto, is also one of our kids. His name is Jamil, and he is just a ball of energy and so fun to be around.
He's one of our students. He's 10 years old, and he's the Toto puppeteer.
Yes.
So he's throughout the whole show, bringing the character of Toto to life.
Yes, it's so important. Okay, Bethany, this is a reimagining of the classic tale. So tell us a little bit about more, and I'll ask you too, Sachi.
Yeah, we're excited to bring a more modern spin to this classic story. We want to preserve the heart of it, but make it a little updated a little bit, modernize it. Something that comes to mind is the Tin Man. There's a part where he's supposed to do a little tap dance, and I was thinking to myself, why not have him do more of a step dance? Caleb is playing our Tin Man. He's a wonderful actor, and so I talked to him about doing some steps to literally use his body as percussion. And we're also using, Peter Tom did all these projections. So there's an element of cinematography we're even bringing to the production with a live green screen going on during the show. So there's a couple, some new ways to tell the story.
Yeah, also our costumes are definitely more modern for sure. Something that I love personally is that I am in overalls instead of your classic dress that you see Dorothy in. There's just something about her being in pants that makes me feel like, this is correct. This is the right vibe.
I'm working, I'm busy.
It's just
I'm on a mission.
Exactly. You understand, you know.
What is the message that you want people watching to take away from your performance as Dorothy, would you say?
Oh man, what message would I want them to take away? Honestly, I want them to come, I want them to have fun. I want them to also be able to see that the community is just the most important thing, and that we are really just
coming together.
And Dorothy, she's just a very fun, charismatic, free-willing girly. She's so determined, and I just want them to come and just lay back, see the show that they know, and be like, wow, yeah, this is the vibe of today,
This is hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Bethany, so the opening of the show was pushed back a day. Were you guys really affected by Beryl?
We were without power for 2 full days, and it's hard to start teching a show without electricity. And as of last night, we still didn't even have internet, but hopefully that's being resolved. But
the show must go on.
Right. It's gonna go on, girl. But we don't want to rush to do the show until all the elements have come together to provide a quality performance for the patrons. So our box office has already emailed all the patrons for Friday night, is working with them currently, and we're going to open officially on Saturday just to make sure that the show is ready to go.
Okay, perfect. Sachi, tell us about maybe how you and other performers get ready for a show like this.
Oh my goodness. Well, with the hurricane happening, actually, I got to run the show with my family. I casted everybody and said, okay, y'all, I gotta run these lines. We're gonna do it, no matter what's going on outside.
Yes.
And so it's just a lot of repetition, to be honest with you. We do a lot of it's a very quick process. So when you're in the space, we do a lot of recording so that you can go home and do your own homework. And just make sure that you're as ready as you need to be. Come in with your questions if you have any. But once you do it, you gotta be ready to go.
It's go time.
Yeah, I mean, we put it together in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
So
You guys are amazing. You are amazing. Okay, so the show runs July 13th to July 28th.
That's right.
And there are some special community events.
Yeah, I mean, you know, again, our main goal is to engage the community. A theater is for the community by the community. So some events that we have coming up is our Friends of Dorothy Pride Night. We're so excited about this. Eric Sandlin Art and Outsmart Magazine are going to be with us just for a night to celebrate inclusivity and diversity. So that's going to be Thursday, July 18th. Following the show, we'll have Ben Chavez on the piano. We'll have a little open mic. It'll be a great party. And then July 21st, that Sunday, we're going to have a post-show talk back with the cast and creative team for any theater lovers that just want to know more and have some questions. And then July 27th, we're going to address our younger audience members with some story time with Dorothy, where they can kind of have some of Aunt M's tea and cookies and lemonade, and hear Dorothy tell some stories, and we'll even have a live action Toto there for them to pet and cuddle with. And then we also are going to be hosting a young patrons happy hour. So Queensbury Theatre, we've formed our young patrons circle to try to just engage some younger members of the theater community that might want to meet other young people interested in theater, and we'll have a happy hour. That's Thursday, the third weekend.
And Sachi, what is your advice? I'm sure a lot of young people that you interact with, they're like, I want the lead.
Oh, what do I do?
What do I do?
Oh, all the time. I have this conversation all the time. Honestly, just go for it. Know what you're good for. Know what you bring to the table. Because in a way, you're kind of selling yourself. But if you are sure about what you bring to the table, the people behind the table will feel that, and that just draws them to you. And so, yeah, find what you're good for and go for it. Go for it.
I feel like that's Dorothy.
Yes, that's exactly
like
Dorothy.
Dorothy's all like,
100%.
go for it.
Yes,
She's so excited to get to that land of
She's not
Oz.
gonna let nobody tell her nothing different. Okay?
That was better watch out. Right. Bethany, where and when can people head out to the show?
So again, we open this Saturday. All the information's on our website, queensburytheatre.org. This weekend we'll be running Saturday night, Sunday afternoon. The second weekend we'll have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the same with the third weekend, 7:30 and 2 o'clock shows.
All right. Can you just move your hair out of the way? I want them to see these sparkling.
I had to wear my Dorothy heels today.
Dorothy heels. I don't know if we can get a shot of this, but they're so cute.
Look at those.
Yeah, I had to wear my Dorothy Ruby slippers for today.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be showtime.
Yeah,
That's why.
we're excited.
We'll break a leg.
Thank
All right.
you for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. So fun, Bethany and Sachi.